Can you relate to any of these? Stress, overthinking, anxiety, feeling empty inside, wanting to be left alone, but also wanting to connect with people. Well, I am here to tell you that there is one Buddhist teaching that helped me overcome all of these problems and even more. And today, I want to share that with you. But before we dive in, if you're new here, I'm a Buddhist monk. I make weekly videos covering topics related to psychology, mental health, and Buddhism. So if you find value in this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Okay, so what is the teaching that changed my life? It's actually very simple. I learned that attachment is the root of suffering. Okay, let's break that down. Attachment is the root of suffering. We get attached to things, people, places, ideas, memories, experiences, food, clothing, social media. The list can go on and on. And when we get attached to those things, we suffer. Why? Because nothing is permanent. Everything changes. Everything disappears. But we don't like that. We want it to stay the same forever. So when we get attached to something and it changes or disappears, then we suffer. We feel sad, we feel depressed, we feel angry, bitter, resentful, anxious, stressed. So now let's talk about how this teaching changed my life. When I first learned this teaching, I was about 16 years old, and at that time I was really struggling with social anxiety. I struggled a lot with not being accepted, with being rejected, with being alone. I remember going to a party, and there was this girl there, and I really liked her, and I wanted to talk to her, but I was so afraid of rejection that I started overthinking everything. Like, what do I say? What if she says no? What if she doesn't like me? What if she laughs at me? And because of that, I ended up not talking to her. I spent the entire night just thinking about what could have been, and the next day, I felt so regretful. I asked myself, why do I have to suffer like this? This is not a good way to live. Then I heard the teaching that day from my teacher. He said, attachment is the root of suffering. And he explained it to me like this. Imagine you're holding a hot potato in your hand, right? And you don't want to let go of it. You want to hold on to it. But when you hold on to it, you suffer because it's burning your hand. But if you let go of it, you stop suffering. And then I understood that it's the same thing with our thoughts. We get attached to our thoughts, we identify with our thoughts, we think our thoughts are us. But in reality, our thoughts are just thoughts. They're not facts, they're not absolute truths, they're just thoughts. And when we let go of our thoughts, we stop suffering. So I began to apply this teaching in my daily life, and it changed everything for me. It changed my relationships because now I wasn't attached to being right, to being wrong, to winning, to losing, to pleasing people, to being accepted, to being rejected. I saw that every experience in life is temporary. Nothing lasts forever, not even happiness. So why not enjoy every moment while it lasts, instead of holding on tight and making it into a bigger problem than it has to be? It also helped me with my decision-making. Now, I wasn't attached to the outcome. I wasn't afraid of failure anymore. I wasn't afraid of success either. I was okay with whatever happened. And because of that, I became much more peaceful. I became much happier. So I wanted to share this teaching with you today, because I hope it helps you too. Try it out for 1 week and see how it goes. See how much less stress you have, how much more peaceful you feel, how much more joyful you become. And with that, I want to ask you, what's one teaching that has stuck with you? One teaching that you heard and you thought, wow, this completely changed the way I view the world. And you can write that down in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about Buddhism, I recommend you to check out my video, Buddhism Explained in 5 Minutes. And with that, I'll see you next week.